Hey, what's up people, welcome back to Supreme Forex Academy. My name is Obaye Brian, and of course if you're new on this channel, consider subscribing. So in today's video we're going to learn on how to use MetaTrader 4 or MT4 on Android phones. So what's MetaTrader 4? This is just an electronic trading platform widely used by online retail foreign exchange speculative traders, and of course it's licensed to foreign brokers. So if you're here and you are interested in trading, I have a link in the description below to my regulated broker. You can click on it, sign up and start trading. So let's get in the video. If you don't have the app on your phone, just head to Play Store, search for MetaTrader 4, then click to download. And obviously we have also MetaTrader 5, but we will check that later on our video. So make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified when we upload new videos. So automatically when you download the MetaTrader 4, it automatically signs you up to a demo account. The demo account usually has $100,000 just dummy money for you to practice on how to trade. So when you get better, you can go live now. So what you see on your screen is just the quotes, like the Euro USD. You have to understand that currency are usually traded in pairs. So let's go to the main menu. As you can see, you have the quotes, charts, trade history, account monitoring. But for us, we are going to focus on the quotes, charts, trade history and account monitoring, because that's basically what we're going to use most of the time, and also for beginners. So let's start with the quotes. Tap on it. As you can see, there's the currency pairs like I said earlier, and currency are usually traded in pairs like the Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, and of course on their right is just the what we call the bid ask price, or the selling and buying price. And of course the difference between the two, that's the buy and selling price, is what we call the spread, which is appearing just under the currency pairs right here. So if you want to add a currency pair that is not appearing on this list, just tap on this plus icon, go to just tap on the plus icon, go to Forex, and from here you can add any of the pairs that is not appearing on our earlier list. Let's add this, and when you come back to our quote, you'll see that it's added here. Let's add another pair, Forex, and let's say we add let's add the GBP JPY, that is the Japanese yen. Tap on it, and if you go back to our list, as you can see, it's added. That's basically it. And of course if you want to delete a pair, just tap on this pen tool, it will highlight the pairs, then tap on a pair that you want to delete, just like that. Then tap on it, then delete, just like that. And if you go back to our list, you'll see that it's not there. So going back to the Forex, you can find it there and you can return it back to your previous list. Still on this page on the screen, if you want to if you want to align the list, let's say you want the USD CAD to be on the second, you just long press on it as you drag it to the second position, and just like that, and you'll be arranging on how you want your pairs to be aligned. For example, let's move the GBP USD to be the third, and just like that on the quotes. Now moving forward to the next icon, which is basically the chart. You can add it by tapping it under the screen here, or basically you can just go to the main menu and tap on chart. So on the charts, here is basically where you can see how the trade is moving, how the candlestick are being formed. But basically we'll be looking more on that in our next video. because I think there is more to be talked about basically on the charts, considering the indicators, the techniques, and just a lot of stuff. So this chart basically is a Euro USD chart, but if you want to change, tap on this $ icon. It will pop the currency pairs that you may need to see their chart. So basically, let's add USD CAD chart. Let's change that. Let's, for example, say you want to add another one, the Euro GBP. Here is its chart, and that's basically it on that. And yeah, if you want to change the time frame, tap anywhere on this screen and this bluish stuff will pop up on your screen. For example, right now we are using the M5, which is just a 5-minute time frame. So let's change, for example, the M5 to H1. Just tap the H1 on the icon that you're seeing right on the screen, just like that. And yeah, this is now the chart of a H1 chart. Let's say, so if you want to add an indicator, just tap on this F+ icon, then go to main chart, tap on that, and of course scroll down or find an indicator that you wanted to add. For in our case, let's add Bollinger Bands. So we're just looking for Bollinger Bands. When you see it, then you just have to so when you tap on it, and let's use default settings, click done, and when you come back to our chart, you'll see that Bollinger Bands are added on your chart. So let's say you want to delete indicators. You just tap the plus icon again, and of course it will bring you to this main chart. Just long press on it and this will pop up, then delete. Alternatively, you can just use the delete icon on your far top right, and that will be it. So going back on our chart, as you can see, the Bollinger Bands are not there because we have already deleted the Bollinger Bands. Yeah, so basically that's it on this number 2, which is the charts. So let's go to number 3, which is the trade. You can add the trades on which is appearing just down number 3 down the screen, or just go back to the main menu and tap trade, and of course this will pop up. So basically here is where you can see your active trades, your balance, equity, free margin, and of course if you have entered the trade, this is where your trades will be showing up, everything like how the trade is moving, if you are in profit, and yeah, just a lot will be happening here when you are actively now trading. So yeah, so let's say, for example, you want to place an order, either you want to buy or you want to sell. So I'm going to take you through on how you buy or sell, basically just placing an order. So we just go back to the or click here on the quotes. For example, you've analyzed the market and now you want to place an order. For example, you've done an analysis for a specific currency, maybe the Euro USD. So tap on the Euro USD, click on new order. So under the new order, you will see that there is an instant execution, and in instant execution there is like buy limit, sell limit, buy stop or sell stop. This is just like a pending order. In our case, we just want to execute the market immediately. So just below the instant execution, there is the volume, or what we call the lot size. So depending on what or the risk factors that you have put in place, or depending on the size of your account, or the balance that you have in your account, this is when you can play with the lot sizes and everything. So for example, here we're just going to place 1, which is just a standard lot size. And so one thing you have to understand is that the higher the lot size is, the higher the risk you're putting in, your account, the higher the profit margins when it comes to, you know, making the profit with a huge lot sizes. So the smaller the lot size, the smaller the risk, and the smaller the profit margin. So for now, let's execute this market with this lot size, which is 1. So let's click on buy and execute the market. The standard lot size, but we are going to use other lot sizes, smaller lot sizes than 1, and of course bigger lot sizes than 1. So we see the outcome in both of them. Let's place another order, but this time around using a smaller lot size. We're going to use 0.01, which is the minimum. So for example, let's buy GBP USD. Click on new order, then buy. So already you can see the difference between the two. The one that we used 0.01 is running on a lower risk factor other than the one we used a lot size of 1 from the screen, as you can see. So let's make another execution. Now let's use a bigger lot size than 1. So let's put 100, and of course we are going to buy UAD USD. So let's place new order and buy. So already you can see the difference between the 3 orders that we have just placed right away. The one with the 100 has a very high number of, you know, risk factor placed in, and of course followed by the one with 1 and 0.01. So yeah, but when now the market or the order that we placed, when it now gets to profit, the one that will have more profit is the one that has 100 lot size followed by 1, then 0.01. So basically saying risk factor is, I'm trying to say that, you know, when it comes to losses, the lot size with 100 is going to make more loss than the others, and when it comes to profit, the lot size with 100, or the order that we placed with 100 lot size is going to make more profit than all other lot sizes that we placed earlier.
So yeah, so right now we are going to learn how to close the orders. We've now placed the orders. You've known how to sell, how to buy. You can see the orders that we had placed, and now how to close it. You can see this one is in profit, this one is still in loss, in loss, in loss. So let's learn how to close. Just long press on it, okay, and then click on close order. Okay, now you can see here close with profit, so you can just tap on it to close on profit. Okay, so you can see that your balance has increased with that profit amount. Okay, it's now 101,500. We had 100,000 flat previously. So if we close with a loss, for example, this one, close with loss. Okay, so you can see the balance has reduced by that amount. Okay, you can close all this, just so we can proceed to the next one. Close. You can see it's the balance keeps reducing. Close order. Okay, so you can see the final balance now after closing all those positions. So if we go to history, now this part, history, you can be able now to see the orders that you've placed, the deposits. This is where you'll basically be seeing your history, the history, any transactions that happens in your account. Okay, so you can see that we had a balance, deposit. We have this order that we've placed. We made loss, profit, loss. Okay, so from here you can be able actually to check your previous trades. If you want to see for last week, you just click on last week. Obviously it won't show us for last week because we've opened this account just today, so it cannot show us for last week. You can be able to see for custom period if you want to see for way back in 2011, for example. You want to see from 2011 to 2018, for example. Just select. You can select the month, then done, and you'll be able to see. Obviously, we want to be able to see because we just opened the account today. Okay. You can see you from here as well. You can be able to rearrange all this. So this is where you can be able to sort out. You can be able to arrange if you want to. Depends on you if you want to arrange depending on the close time. It will show from the one that you closed earlier to the rest. And if you want to sort by opening time, it will show from the one that was opened earlier than the other. Okay. You want to show with profit. Okay, if you want to show profit starting from the lowest to the highest, or from the highest to the lowest, whichever. And from here as well, you can be able to see if you want to see all the trades you made for GBPUSD. Just select like that, and it will show you. You want to see all the trades you made on Euro USD, for example. If you want to see all the trades for AUD USD, and it will show you. If you want to see just whole symbols, that is it. Okay, so basically, as you can see on the screen, this is the profit at the top. This is the profit made so far in total. This is the deposit that was made to the account, and 1,000, and this is the final balance as at today. Okay, so the balance is just the deposit plus the profit. That is the total balance so far at the moment. Okay, so if we were at negative, it would have shown us in red, negative. Okay, yeah, so that is it. Let me know in case of any question. Put it on the comment section. Thank you very much.